Okay, well, let's just get started. Uh, Sorry about the background noise. Someone's mowing their lawn. But anyway, I had someone ask me on one of my videos about the book covers I had on my manga. Thank you, by the way. It gave me an idea to actually make this video. So basically what I do is I order these and I get them from eBay. They're kind of expensive and it's not very cost effective, so I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. But I ordered these. There's 3 different sizes. There's other ones. I haven't tested those out yet, but these are basically for the 3 main manga sizes, and I will go over each one. So this one, the purplish pink one, A5, 150mm by 211, and those cover this size book right here. So the taller ones, Kodansha, and basically you just slide it in, put one side in, and then there's a little adhesive strip. You just rip it off and it attaches to a plastic piece that goes down there, so you don't stick anything to your book, and it has a nice cover over it, protects it. I have a lot of pets. We have 3 dogs, 2 cats. They knock things over all the time, so this is just a nice way to protect your book. And I also lend them out to people and keeps it from getting like fingerprints or baseball stuff. But they also, not only do those fit those books, they also fit the hardcovers, the ones that are the same size, but under one condition. And this, usually what I do is, I need scissors for this because it's kind of thicker, so it doesn't quite fit, the flap doesn't quite fit all the way, so I will cut off excess from my other ones and just kind of tape it so that it'll reach the adhesive strip, and it works. Also keeps it from getting you know, the scuffing from pulling it in and off of your shelf. So that's this size right here. These are for the bigger ones. Next up is going to be this, the black one, 130 by 188. This is probably the one that you'll use the most. And those fit this size, the your typical like Shonen Jump size. Same feature. Just slide it in there. Fits perfectly. I mean, some of them you'll have a little bit of a lip, and honestly, I don't really care about that. That's fine, as long as my book is protected. Because with manga collecting, it's a lot of money. It's a big investment. And then the next size is this one, the B6, 131 by 183, and that fits this size right here, the smaller book. You'll see them mostly by 7Cs, and I'll show you the difference in size compared to Jump 1C. It's just a little bit shorter, and the reason you could use the black ones for these, but then you're gonna have a lot of extra, and so if that doesn't bother you, then just order the same size book. I like a little bit closer of a fit. So that is this one right here, and I have one pulled out just to show kind of how they work. I know there's another brand, I think it's the one that has like a little ninja on it, where the adhesive strip is actually on this part, and then you just tear it off and then you put it on the little flap that's right here. But then you can't cut off any extra, so it might be like kind of loose. So I like these better. So if I have a lot of this extra left over, I'll just like trim it, and then, but basically this is how it works. You slide one end under here, and then you put this other side in here. You rip this off, put it on, and it's done. And you don't want to do it too tight. You want to kind of have a little bit of slack. That way your book isn't, if you do it too tight, it might like pull it open a little bit. So I leave a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle room. And all of these I've got on eBay. You can use like those proxy servers, I'm sure, to get them cheaper. I don't really know how to do that, so I just don't bother with it. Then you've got these, your digest bags. So this is a lot cheaper, and I might just go with this in the future. The only downside is like you're gonna have to take your book out every time, and I like being able just to open up my book and read it. So there's two different kinds. The first one I was getting, that's why this is here. This one actually has an adhesive strip on it, so you just pull it off and then, you know, reseal it every time. But on accident, I wasn't paying attention to what I bought, and this one, it doesn't have the adhesive strip, but they're a lot cheaper. So I just ordered some like, double-sided scrapbooking tape, and I'm gonna use that for these. And these were like, I think I got like $10 for 500. I bought like 5 bags, so I'm gonna be using these for a long time. Next up, we have another little accessory here. These for displays. I got 2 different kinds, and I use them for displaying the manga on the shelf if I want to like display the cover. So we've got this clear one, or this little more decorative one, and I like them both. I can't decide which one I like better, but since all my shelves and everything are black, I went with the black one, and then I decided I want to try the clear one just to see if I could fit a bigger book. But I don't know, they're different sizes. These are both from Amazon, so you just kind of have to shop around for what you like best. Next up, these clear bookends. Now these are awesome. This is actually probably one of my favorite ideas that I came up with. So not only are they great for just, you know, keeping your books from falling over, but I have started doing this thing, and I'll show it later. But you can face the books and then use this to hold it, and it works really well. I had started to peel. These are really hard to peel out. That's why I get the clear ones, because these aren't really for any decorative purposes or anything. But there's 2 different sizes, and I bought the smaller ones before on accident. I don't really like them that much, so definitely go for the bigger ones. I think these ones are like 7.5 inch or something like that. So you'll know, you'll see the different sizes. These are also from Amazon. Also, when you're gonna want some sort of measuring tape, especially when you're buying shelves or anything to like fit in your library or your room. Definitely, I have to measure everything, and I'm trying to like, you know, basically cover every square inch of this room because space is definitely limited and it's starting to fill up. But measuring before you buy any kind of shelves or hanging shelves or floating shelves or anything, measure like everything. That way you'll know exactly what you're getting and where it'll fit. So yeah, that about covers it for that. Oh, also it's nice to have something to keep you hydrated while you're reading. And scissors. Okay, so here's an example of the clear bookends. There's these right here. And I like, so these are the taller ones, and I like how it, you know, it doesn't really obstruct the graphic too much. And then you get this sort of nice display you can do, and you can just fit a lot of books long ways, and it kind of frees up, it doesn't free up a lot of room, but it does free up at least like 1 or 2 spaces for a couple more volumes, like to display this way. So that is what I use these for. And then you can also just do it the standard way and hold your books that way. Another great accessory to have for your library, which most of you probably have, are bookmarks. I have plenty. You can see the ones that write stuff into you in just about every order that you do. There's so few other honorable mention accessories. I've got this cart here. This is what I'm using for To Be Read, but right now there's actually a future manga haul, so don't look at that too much. I just moved them off the table so I could do this current video. Also, we've got, you know, these hanging shelves, floating shelves, whatever you want to call them. As I said before, you want to measure like everything to make sure it fits. So I had to measure, I have this wall here, and I had to find a specific shelf that I could fit right there so it wouldn't come out. We also have these. These are magazine racks, and I really am happy with them. I ordered some more for another spot, and I like how they display the art books. Laptop, this is for listening to music while I'm reading. You could use your TV, whatever. all these shelves that we have in here came from Target. We got black ones, they have white, brown. They were the cheapest and they look nice, so we wanted to get the ones from IKEA, but every time we went down there, they were literally out of everything we wanted. So we just gave up and we're like, you know what? These shelves work just fine. This is another crazy shelf that we got on Amazon. I wanted to get one of the display cases from IKEA, but again, they're constantly out of it. So I needed something to put figures on, and it fits in this little corner here. Again, measuring. That pretty much covers everything. Let me know if you saw something that I missed that I didn't really discuss. That's also a future video. Anime figures, I've been letting those kind of pile up for a while now. But yeah, all the hanging shelves or floating shelves or whatever you want to call them, those all came from Amazon. Most of this stuff I have to order online. There's just nowhere to buy anything where I live, so other than the big shelves here. But yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. There's Odie taking a nap. And thanks. Bye.